there we go. Blake Edwards moving forward to the lead into turn 1. Got one into the middle.
And that green.
And there they go. Blake Edwards pulls the same move again.
And that's a better start right there.
Puts him right in the front there. He's going to just gas it and get away from him.
Here comes the 17 of Wout Hoffmans. He's making moves.
He looked good in the heats.
And don't count out Ryker Pace. Ryker Pace just put him down.
36 car trying to make a move as well.
He's going to battle
Peter Smith.
With Peter Smith here.
And they're bumping.
And he takes over that second place position early on in this race.
Cover your face there, Josh. A little dusty up there.
I got my safety glasses on, Dean.
10-4. There's Blake Edwards in the Daylight Donuts 22C. Ryker Pace. And that's going to be the 36 again of Peter Smith in third. 17 cars, Wout Hoffmans. I believe that's the 45L of Tyler LaPointe coming out of the dust cloud behind them.
Sure is. You got the 22RL of Gage Laney right behind him.
Turnbull not far behind him. Got us a good race here.
But Blake Edwards is out on a Sunday drive out here by himself.
Yes, he is. And
Ryker Pace is trying to come on.
Ryker is waiting on him to slip up.
He's trying to catch up to him here.
There's the 10R going by of Ray Brewer. 22T of Frank Taft. We've got the yeller out.
Got a caution.
That caution's out. Not sure if I'm seeing it, but there's definitely got to be something that the officials are catching out here.
I think something
was going to try to blast up there, and Turnbull is not too far behind. And here we go, coming out of turn 2, Blake Edwards trying to put some space between him and Ryker. Ryker not really liking that. Peter Smith coming in into turn 4, trying to close the gap with him and Ryker. Blake taking off with them Daylight Donuts. '17 car now makes a move. Not quite pulling it off. And now he does it on the front stretch, though. Wout Hoffman moves forward to the third place position. Takes that back from Peter Smith. We'll see how long that lasts. 45L Tyler LaPointe trying to make his move on the 36. Blake coming out of turn 2 into the back stretch, still leading the pack. There goes Blake Edwards, Ryker Pace, the 17 car of Wout Hoffmans, 45L of Tyler LaPointe. Not far behind him is Peter Smith and the 22 RLs back there of Gage Laney. Spreading them out pretty good here, Josh.
Blake Edwards is fixing to come up into lap traffic here.
Yes, he is. That's going to give Ryker a chance.
They're halfway down, 10 down, 10 to go.
As they come into that lap traffic, that's going to give Ryker an opportunity to catch up to Blake. And
there goes the 22 RL of Gage Laney around Peter Smith.
A lot of movement going on in these laps. And there it is, Blake Edwards coming into turn 3, into lap traffic, coming out of 4. We'll see how he does coming up on this 29 car. Will be the first one in front of him, and that's Shane Duke. Ryker Pace hopes to capitalize on that. '17 car, Wout Hoffman still in third. Tyler LaPointe in fourth.
Tyler LaPointe keeps getting closer and closer to Wout Hoffmans. Well, we got Blake Edwards is in lap traffic now.
This is where it's going to change.
And he has put Shane Duke down, and we've got Ray Brewer.
One backwards over here.
We got Ray Brewer sitting the wrong way in turn 2.
And here we go, single file start. Blake Edwards making his move to keep his pace, pulling away just like he did in the past couple starts. Ryker Pace trying to push forward and keep that space closed up. Here comes the 17. There's Wout Hoffman. First, second, and third. There's our leaders. Wout Hoffman pushing into Ryker, really wanting to get that second place position and put himself up there. Tyler LaPointe, fourth place. Blake Edwards now really trying to close it off and get ahead of everybody. Doing a great job coming down the backstretch into turn 3 as Ryker's coming out of 2. Here's where Ryker has an opportunity to catch it up. Definitely closing the gap a little bit until he reaches that backstretch. Blake just opens it up on these straightaways. Ryker trying to pull away from that 17 of Wout Hoffmans. It's
the 22 of RL of Gage Laney is trying to throw a haymaker at Tyler LaPointe to take over that fourth place position, and it's just not sticking.
And the 85 and 35 are also battling it out, as well as the 10R and Frank Taft at the 22T.
We're showing 2 to go here.
This is where it gets hairy. And there you go. You got Blake coming back into lap traffic again. He's going to come back into this 29.
White flag is out. The white flag is out for Blake Edwards.
He's coming out of turn 2, coming down a back stretch. He's not quite going to see that 29 car this time. Only because we're going to see a checkered flag coming out. There it is. Blake Edwards takes that checkered flag. Ryker Pace in second. And that's going to go ahead and put Wout Hoffmans in third. That's our leaders as they roll across the line. And these guys are just hooking up. We've got one turned around. It looks like Frank Taft, if I'm not mistaken, spun around there, turn 4.
You are not mistaken.
For the first time ever. There he is. And once again, that's our Osage Casino and Hotel Champ 305s. Sprint cars. Well, that's only going to leave the A-Mods next and the tuners.
Once again, give it up for the 22C of Blake Edwards, your winner.
And there we go. Origin Electric USRA Modifieds.